A man hears a rustle and throws a punch that snaps a tree in half. No warning, no hesitation, pure instinct. He stands in S City, 2024, no memories, no identity. But his body moves like a weapon. His strength is inhuman. And then a voice speaks inside his head. Nice to meet you, Agent. An implanted combat AI from the year 2082 confirms the impossible. He's from the future. Earth Alliance, memory wiped, combat reflexes intact. Whatever he was built for war. Before he can ask more, chaos erupts. Two cars collide. A red vehicle smashes through a guardrail. An iron bar rockets toward him. He dodges instantly, but a civilian isn't fast enough. The metal pierces straight through the man's abdomen. Blood, screams, panic. A purple AR window flashes before the agent's eyes. Civilian will die in 5 minutes. Only one option. Emergency surgery. Right here, right now. He's not a doctor. He hesitates for half a second, then steps forward. Knife, needle, thread, disinfectant. Strangers scramble to help, but the crowd doubts him. A random man doing surgery on the street? If this goes wrong, it's murder. His hands shake, sweat pours. Tell me what to do. The AI makes a proposal. Temporary control authorization. No time to argue. He agrees. Blue light floods his hands. His fingers move on their own. Precise, ruthless, inhuman. Cuts are made. Flesh is open. Stitches fly faster than the eye can follow. It looks flawless. Then the warning hits. Blood loss exceeds projections. Survival rate dropping. The AI goes silent. His hands stop. Blood erupts from the wound. Cut to black. Later, hospital, emergency room. The patient survives. Doctors stare at the wound in disbelief. Without the street surgery, the man would have died instantly. Inside and out, the body was stitched with sewing thread. The spacing is perfect, mechanical, like a master tailor worked on human flesh. Detective Park Ki-young arrives. Scalpel? No. A box cutter. Needle? From a sewing kit, bent once, then used. The doctors fall silent. Whoever performed that surgery was never meant to be human. He walks away calmly while a man bleeds behind him, vanishing before the ambulance even arrives. Minutes later, he locks himself in a bathroom and demands answers. Why is the AI's memory gone too? The truth hits harder. It doesn't even have a name. He gives it one on the spot. Combat intelligence. The AI freezes, stunned by the simplicity, briefly offended, then accepts. Name registered. Combat intelligence online. He spots the Earth Alliance emblem burned into his arm. If they're special forces from 2082, why are they here? Combat intelligence doesn't know. Its systems are restricted. No external access, no weapons control, only his 5 senses. It tastes what he tastes, sees what he sees. If granted control, it can guide his body, but never pull the trigger. That means one thing: he's on his own. This becomes the first mission. He drifts toward a PC cafe without realizing it, then checks his pockets. Empty, no money, no choice. He needs cash now. Combat intelligence proposes street performance. Worse, it plans to sing. It even finds a soup spoon. He feels his soul leave his body. A professional band is already there. He's about to humiliate himself. Combat intelligence doesn't care. Just outperform them. The crowd expects a joke. Instead, sound explodes. A flawless female soprano pours from his throat. Sweet, clean, unreal. People freeze. Phones rise. The band turns pale. A man singing a love song with a woman's voice, looping the chorus, crushing the street. Money rains down. The moment it's enough, he bolts. Gone. No bows, no encore. From above, a girl named Yoon Seo watches from the PC cafe window, transfixed. She wants more. Reality interrupts. Someone orders ramen. With cash secured, he heads inside. Gather intelligence, blend in, survive. Combat intelligence suggests long-term infiltration, then contacting headquarters. That's when he sees it. Help wanted, part-time worker, employee meals included. The system doesn't hesitate. Problem solved, food secured, access granted. Execute immediately. Blue light flashes and the man instantly changes clothes. But the first outfit is so disturbing it scares 2 strangers pale, forcing him to switch again before entering the PC cafe to survive unnoticed. He scans the room like a weapon, locks onto stability and food, and walks straight into an interview with no ID and no resume, daring the boss to test him. The boss scoffs and orders him to fry rice, expecting nothing. But the moment authorization is granted, his hands blur, knives slicing so fast they leave after images. The boss doubts it's cooked, tastes it, then explodes in shock, shouting for soju as if he's back in his favorite restaurant. Talent is confirmed, wages are doubled, food and shelter are secured, and the niece instantly recognizes him as the mysterious street singer. Outside, customers mock the cafe's food, and the man steps in holding a spatula like a blade, daring them to try. Golden fried rice hits the table in seconds, dismissed at first, then tasted, and the flavor detonates memories of starvation and reward, pure satisfaction flooding their faces. Orders erupt, 12 plates at once, panic spreads. The boss stares as the man calmly cooks non-stop for 3 brutal hours, orders piling like bodies. Money gleams in the boss's eyes as he grabs him and demands his name, because this unknown man just turned a dying PC cafe into a battlefield he completely dominates. Rock hanging, locking in an identity he doesn't even remember owning, as the boss beams and hands him shelter, trust, and control of the kitchen. With food and survival secured, Rock Hangin turns to the real threat and orders intelligence to hack, only to discover his name, fingerprints, and data already exist online, perfectly matching a man who shouldn't exist in this era. Panic spikes as he searches for the Earth Alliance and finds nothing, realizing he may exist in the past and future at the same time, trapped as an unemployed ghost. Shopping with Yun Seo, he moves like a machine, arms of steel, drawing her admiration until a brute slams into her and triggers combat mode, violence seconds away, stopped only when she breaks down crying and the attackers flee in fear. Calm barely returns before the PC cafe erupts into chaos as the entire network collapses. Machines dead, customers raging, and Rock Hangin feels the chill of retaliation. He races to the server room, scans the damage, and confirms the truth. This wasn't an accident. A hacker planted a Trojan, fought the security system, and crashed everything. Intelligence traces the enemy through 6 foreign servers and locates one nearby, revealing the cafe was never random. It was a test site. Rock Hangin instantly reads the chaos. Gamers screaming about disconnection, rage boiling, fists clenching, and intelligence orders damage control. He walks in smiling, hands out cookies, and the loudest complainer freezes mid-bite, rage erased, eyes shaking from pleasure, begging for more power to keep gaming. Anger collapses. Worship replaces fury. Even Sho tastes it and goes wide-eyed, stunned, helplessly drawn to him. Rock Hangin turns away, face covered, already moving. He knows this isn't over. Blue light floods his vision. Roots appear. Signals converge. The hacker is close. Too close. He reaches the building and hears violence before seeing it. Fists slamming flesh. Threats crushing a terrified student. The system issues a kill-code order. Rescue civilian. Eliminate obstacles. Rock Hangin explodes through the door in one kick. Wood disintegrates. The room goes silent. The brutes stare like prey. One steps forward and is launched across the room by a single punch, body crumpling, spine gone. The others reach for knives, charges at full speed. One casual kick sends him flying straight up, skull smashing through the ceiling. The bald swings next. Rock Hangin chops down once, lights out, bodies drop, blood spreads. He stands still, staring at his own hands, feeling something cold and mechanical under his skin. And somewhere nearby, the real hacker is still watching. The student stares at Rock Hangin like he's staring at a monster, watching him mutter to an invisible voice, wondering if this man is insane, a cop, or a government executioner. The student is a new one, a freshman hacker, dragged into hell by greed and lies. A fake job, easy money, security work. Instead, fists, threats, and death promises. He was beaten until he thought he'd die useless and forgotten. Now he's on his knees, begging, confessing everything, hands shaking, saying he only did what he was ordered. Intelligence scans his face, cold and precise. 90% truth. Prisoner at dead-end protocol confirms it. Rock Hangin steps closer anyway. 10% is still betrayal. Anuin spills everything. Stock manipulation, forum bots, orders from above, disposable pawns. Rock Hangin's eyes go cold. These aren't the real enemies. Someone higher is pulling strings. He tells Anuin to call the police and tell them he was kidnapped, then turns to leave, already moving on. Anuin hesitates, asking if he can hit the men who almost killed him. Rock Hangin doesn't even look back. Hit them if you want. They won't stand up. The punch lands. The bald thug suddenly jerks upright like a corpse twitching. Fear spikes. Sirens follow. Police arrive to find 3 men beaten into monsters, faces unrecognizable, bodies barely alive. The officers stare, unsettled, sensing something far worse hiding behind this. Someone powerful. Someone patient. As Rockhangen walks away, he quietly asks intelligence if there were cameras. None detected. Relief fades fast. He realizes something else. He needs a phone. And the people behind this just learned someone is hunting them.